Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investors channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're gonna once again talk about a new Binance listing that is going to happen today, and this is for the token called Mask, or the Mask Network's native token, right? Again, the announcement reads as follows: Binance will list Mask Network, or Mask, and open trading for Mask PNB, Mask BUSD, and Mask USDT trading pairs. Users can now start depositing Mask in preparation for trading. Withdrawals for Mask will open on the 25th of May, which is today, right? So what is Mask Network? Mask Network is aiming to become the bridge that connects internet users from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. Mask is the native utility token of Mask Network and is used for governance, protocol incentivization, dApplet development, and premium features, right? So again, Mask Network is basically a project that aims to connect users who are in the Web 2.0, which is the regular internet, to Web 3.0, which is the decentralized internet. So it's kind of like acting as a bridge. And Mask Network has its own native utility token called the Mask token, and this token is used for governance, protocol incentivization, dApplet development, and other premium features within the network, right? So again, as always guys, we can look at the Binance research page for the Mask Network. So the main heading for Mask Network is going to be a protocol to enable Web 3.0 features on existing social networks, right? Again, pretty well said. It kind of covers the project as a whole in one single sentence. And if you see, Mask Network aims to bridge Web 2.0 and Web 3.0, making it possible for users on Twitter and Facebook to use Web 3.0 features. Some features include payment and tipping, trading on a decentralized exchange, decentralized file storage, or buying and selling NFTs, all without leaving the social network site, right? So when they talk about bridging Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, what do they mean? Web 2.0 basically includes all the kind of like current websites, including Facebook, Twitter, and every other social media platform that people use on the centralized internet, which is basically the Web 2.0 web. And Web 3.0 is this decentralized network that is existing independently of the Web 2.0, right? So in order to make this shift from moving from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, what Mask Network does is it makes it possible for users of social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter to access several Web 3.0 features, which basically include payment and tipping, right? Trading on a decentralized exchange, again, which is a very big deal when it comes to doing trades, not only on the kind of decentralized network, but here they're kind of allowing for people to trade in a decentralized exchange while using Web 2.0, which is basically a centralized kind of entity, right? And also kind of like decentralized file storage, which is also possible while you're using Facebook and Twitter. You can also buy and sell NFTs within this ecosystem without even leaving your social media network, right? So again, very interesting value proposition. Imagine when you are using Facebook or Twitter, you can simultaneously be on the same interface and do decentralized activities such as trading, tipping, payments, buying and selling NFTs, and numerous use cases while you are in the comfort of your Facebook or Twitter social media platforms, right? Mask Network has partnered with leading projects such as CoinMarketCap, Uniswap, Arweave, and more. The project is chain agnostic and supports, amongst others, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and Polygon, right? Again, in order to facilitate this activity to happen, Mask Network obviously has partnered with leading players when it comes to cryptocurrency space, such as CoinMarketCap, which is also owned by Binance, Uniswap, which is one of the most popular decentralized exchange, not only on the Ethereum network but also in pretty much the entire decentralized, decentralized exchange ecosystem as a whole, right? Arweave is a project that we covered recently. I suggest you guys to check it out. It's a very interesting project, and many other projects are kind of like partnered with Mask Network in order to facilitate this transition from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, right? Since Mask Network aims to work with multiple different projects, it is a blockchain agnostic project, which means it doesn't really make itself siloed to one chain, but instead it's making it available to multiple different chains, which is going to make it not only garner attention but also make the user experience much more convenient as well, right? And currently it supports Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, and Polygon. Again, some of the 3 top blockchains that are currently being used. Mask is the native utility token of the platform and is used in the following functions: governance. Mask token holders can vote on network governance decisions in Mask DAO or participate in sub-DAOs to vote on project selection for initial Twitter offerings or ITOs. So again, it's a very cool project with its own governance component. So the native token is the Mask token, and it has a governance component to it, where people who hold the Mask tokens can pass votes on network governance within the Mask network, and it can be done by participating in the Mask DAO or Mask Decentralized Autonomous Organization, which is an organization run in a decentralized manner that passes judgments on which project, which kind of updates can be approved within the network, right? And also participate in sub-DAOs, not just the Mask DAO, but you can also participate in sub-DAOs by holding the Mask token. And the best thing about this governance right is basically you will be able to vote on what other projects can be included in the Mask network to provide ease of access to users and to bridge Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. You can do that by holding the Mask tokens, right? And they also have this very unique offering called the initial Twitter offering, which will probably be a very interesting read through, because again, there are many different types of offerings: initial coin offering, initial DEX, decentralized exchange offering, initial kind of like we also saw several new initial coin offerings named in a different way. But the initial Twitter offering is kind of unique to the Mask network, where you can access projects specifically via Twitter before they are listed anywhere else, right? So very interesting kind of like use case indeed. And if you see protocol incentivization, active users of the Mask network functionalities will be rewarded with Mask tokens. Again, Mask tokens will be rewarded to users who participate in the Mask network, and that's kind of how they try to retain users within this network, right? Planned use cases to be released include dApplet development on Mask network, dApplet development or dApp running within Web 2.0 on Mask network will require a Mask token stake. So again, you guys might have heard about the term dApps or decentralized applications, and for people who already know what dApp is and what dApps are, it is kind of like common to expect a dApp to be on a decentralized platform such as Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, etc. And dApps kind of facilitate a particular financial or economic activity within the decentralized smart contract ecosystem, right? And it's kind of easy to think that dApps are unique to Web 3.0, which is basically the decentralized network. But Mask network is working not only on facilitating the bridging between dApps from the Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, they are also calling this decentralized application on the Web 2.0 system called dApplet, right? So if you still didn't understand what I was trying to say, you can basically kind of like imagine dApps are for Web 3.0 and dApplets are for Web 2.0, right? The only thing is dApps are decentralized applications which run on the Web 3.0, which is a decentralized network, but Mask Network aims to kind of like allow for the development of dApps or decentralized applications on the Web 2.0, and therefore this entire thing that's running on a centralized system is called dApplet, right? So that's basically what you guys need to understand. DApplet development on Mask Network will require a Mask token stake. So if you want to develop a decentralized application on the Web 2.0, which is basically the centralized internet that we know, you would have to stake your Mask tokens in order to create those dApps. So that's kind of like a newer use case that they're planning to propose, planning to be released. So premium functionalities, users will also require Mask tokens to use premium functionalities in Mask Network, such as cross-chain smart wallets in Mask 2.0 and social profiles, right? So some of the newer use cases for the Mask token is going to be the functionality of giving access to people who hold the Mask tokens, the premium functionalities, and also cross-chain smart wallets, which will kind of like act like something like a trust wallet, which is a cross-chain wallet, and also create social profiles within the Mask network itself, right? So these are some of the potential use cases of Mask that will be released soon. But as you can see, the Mask token has several use cases based on what they're saying, right? Mask network consists of the following major components: on-chain smart contracts. So we are basically going to talk about what are some of the major components of the Mask network, and the first one is going to be on-chain smart contracts, right? Red packets, ITOs, and other on-chain modules are provided by the Mask core team or the dApplet developer ecosystem. These smart contracts will be deployed on multiple EVM or Ethereum virtual machine compatible chains such as Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, right? So again, there is going to be smart contracts within the on-chain ecosystem itself, and they're basically giving some of the important modules that is basically provided by the Mask core team as well as dApplet developer ecosystem in order to facilitate on-chain smart contract usage. And these smart contracts will basically be deployed on projects or blockchains that are Ethereum virtual machine compatible, and some of those blockchains are basically Ethereum itself, obviously, and also Binance Smart Chain, right? Multiple storage or DCDN layers, integration of multiple decentralized storage blockchains such as Arweave, and integration of decentralized CDN for speeding up content fetching. So another kind of like a component of Mask network is basically multiple storage feature, which kind of provides multiple decentralized storage blockchains, such as kind of Arweave and integration of decentralized CDN for speeding up content fetching, right? So kind of talking about how the storage system functions within the Mask network. dApplet plugin layer. dApplet layer contains the dApplet plugin storage for registered dApplets such as snapshot voting, Gitcoin donation, and more, right? So they also have a plugin layer where dApplets can plug in and register, and some of the kind of like dApplets are snapshot voting, Gitcoin donation, and much more, right? Web 3.0 integration on Web 2.0. Mask network uses SES, secure ECMA script, Shadow DOM, and various related technologies to ensure the integration of Web 3.0. The team is working within the standard committee of these standards to push the development of Web 3.0 technologies. So through these integrations, dApplets can be injected into platforms such as Twitter. So again, the team is constantly working on bridging the gap between Web 3.0 and Web 2.0 using several technical technologies that they have, where the committee is kind of working hard to push this development, push this development and make sure that the Web 3.0 technologies are available on Web 2.0, thereby enabling dapplets to be injected on platforms like Twitter, right? The project has raised around $49.2 million from the following token sales. So the project has basically earned about from 4 rounds of private token sales and 1 angel round, where they've basically sold 28.45% of the total token supply for $7 million in aggregate, right? So they basically earned about $7 million in aggregate from 4 rounds of private token sales and 1 angel round, right? Initial Twitter offering, 3% of the total token supply was basically offered to people who participated in the initial Twitter offerings. Balancer LBP round, 4% of the total token supply. Again, Balancer is another popular project on the Ethereum blockchain. It's a decentralized exchange that kind of like allows for liquidity provision as well as exchanging of tokens, and most projects kind of like launch their tokens on Uniswap, but there are some that launch their tokens on Balancer as well. And for Mask Network, they sold 4% of the total token supply via the Balancer LBP round, right? Community airdrop is basically 1% of the total token supply. As of May 25th, which is today, the total supply of Mask is 100 million tokens, and the current circulating supply is 12.8 million tokens, which is conveniently 12.8% of the total token supply, right? So again, 100 million tokens are really good, and that's something that I really like appreciate for multiple other projects as well, because we don't really want too much token inflation in the short term, and 100 million tokens or less is basically the max supply of my personal choice. And I'm happy to see that the circulating supply, although not that high, it is quite decent. So 12.8% of the total token is in circulation, but again, like you can still expect some short-term price inflation, and that kind of causes a short-term price slumping, right? But nonetheless, it's a really unique project which has a lot of potential to explode in the future. And for more information on this project, I suggest you guys to go to Binance Research and search for the Mask Network, and you can access a lot of information about this project that we've discussed, and also access their website, Medium post, Twitter, source code, as well as their block explorer as well, right? So let's go to the website mask.io, which is the official website where you can obviously do your own research and access other information about the project, right? So they have a really cool and simple website, the portal to the new open internet. Again, they're obviously talking about the bridge that they're trying to bring between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. You can also download the Mask extension. You can download the iOS and Android version as well. So you can basically download and install Mask Network and verify the ownership, and then enjoy the features that it has, right? You can also see that Mask Network can basically do everything that we've discussed so far. All our meme or belong to you. So basically they have a meme community which constantly works on spreading the word of Mask Network through their memes. You can also access some of the frequently asked questions to understand more about this project, right? So they're also partnered with Arweave, Chain IDE, Digital Currency Group, Gun, MakerDAO, Web 3.0 Bootcamp, OKEX, Hashkey, Animoca Brands, Gitcoin, Alameda Research, as well as Binance, right? So some really good partners and supporters, and now that it's listed on Binance, it's not really a surprise that Binance itself is partnered with this project, right? So pretty simple website with a lot of information, which I highly recommend people to do your own research, right, before you invest your money on this token. So let's go to the CoinGecko page for Mask Network, and this token is ranked 303 by market cap on CoinGecko at the time of making this video. And this token is currently trading at $8.19 and had a recent slight or minuscule increase in price of about 0.6% in the past 24 hours. If you see the market cap, it's $102 million in market cap, which is obviously still relatively low for a project that aims to achieve something as big as what Mass Network is aiming to achieve. And being one of the innovations, it's going to kind of bring more adoption and be groundbreaking in the crypto space. I believe that the market cap is extremely undervalued for this project. If you take the max supply, as we discussed, it's 100 million tokens, and 12.8% of the token is in circulation. A pretty decent number compared to many other projects that we discussed in the past. If you take a look at the charts, you can clearly see that the token price information USD is available all the way from the end of February, and this token was trading at close to $40 initially before crashing and kind of like finding support at $8.55 or even $7.51 in that range, and then kind of spiking back up to about $20.10, going down, and then it's been pretty much in a volatile trend as of this whole year. And if you see, it's kind of like spiked up early April during the early stages of during the late stages of this bull rally, where it kind of like peaked at $25.30 per token before coming to a downtrend, and now it's pretty much at its all-time lows right now. Despite its slight increase in price, this token is still at its all-time lows, and now that it's available on Binance and the project is aiming to do something extremely high quality, I believe that this price point is a really good steal for this project before this project can take off, right? So that's something that you guys can look into. If you take the Bitcoin comparative, again, pretty much at its all-time lows, even at the Bitcoin comparative as well. This token was initially trading at about 38,000 Satoshis, close to 39,000 Satoshis as of February 25th. And then kind of like was going down, kind of going up and down every once in a while, but kind of mostly in a downward trend. But now it's a Bitcoin comparative is kind of at its all-time lows right now, where it's trading at 21,000 Satoshis as of May 25th. If you see the Ether comparative, again, pretty much at its all-time lows as of now. The token price was worth 0.01 Ether per token before coming crashing down and then making some volatile moves throughout late March and early April. But now if you see, the token price is only 0.003 Ether per token, right? And now that it's available on Binance, again, there's not a lot of issues with this project because of its liquidity. It's backed by Binance, which is the biggest crypto exchange in the world, and also listed on Binance as well. So the liquidity is going to be high. And the project has some really genuine and innovative kind of like approach to bridging Web 2.0 and Web 3.0, where it doesn't really have a lot of competition as of now. So it would be a good buy opportunity, not only in USDT but also in Bitcoin and Ether comparative as well, right? Again, not financial advice, but please do your own research before you invest in this token, right? If you take a look at the markets, obviously it's available on Binance, but apart from that, it's also available on Huobi Global, which is also a tier 1 global cryptocurrency exchange. OKEX is also a tier 1 exchange, and Gate.io is somewhere between tier 1 and tier 2, but some of the most popular exchanges in the world have listed Mass tokens. It seems like none of them have a pair with Bitcoin or Ethereum, but if you click the other exchange information, you can obviously get it from KuCoin as well, but you can definitely get it from Uniswap and SushiSwap using your Ether, and you can also get it from a whole bunch of other exchanges as well, right? But it's good to see that there is a lot of liquidity from several top tier 1 exchanges, so that's definitely a positive sign. So I do believe that now this token is going to go rapidly, and now that it's all-time low, there's no doubt that this token is going to set new all-time highs very, very soon for such an extremely low market cap gem. for a project that has incredible potential, which is aiming to do a lot more, right? So what's my final verdict on this token? I'm going to definitely buy a decent bag of this token, and I believe that this token is going to be a long-term hodl for me. I do believe that it is trying to do something very unique. It's blockchain agnostic, which means it's available in multiple chains. It will be continuing to expand to multiple different blockchains as well. And its tokenomics is quite strong. Its market cap is extremely low. The token itself is going to have more new use cases. It has some really strong fundamentals as well as very strong value proposition. I think it's a new favorite project of mine, I can kind of say, and I do believe that this token has a potential to cross the $20 mark by the end of this bull run, but definitely going to be $50 to even $100 if it continues to maintain and kind of make good progress and be the innovative leader in this kind of like a Web 2.0 and Web 3.0 space, right? And if it does manage to achieve a strong traction, it is going to be a gateway for several newcomers to crypto, which is not only good for mass networks growth, but also for the entire cryptocurrency space in general, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.